And whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and get started.
So welcome, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming, faculty and staff and fellow students. So today we're going to be discussing the benefits of a variety of extracurricular activities. So Brett was going to discuss drama, Ramani is going to discuss basketball, Abby will discuss swimming, I'm going to discuss FFA, Melody is going to discuss the math team, and Flora will talk about the Hungry Club. So now I'd like to begin with Ramani.
Hi, welcome everybody. Like Austin said, today our topic is benefit of the extracurricular activities. And I will talk about basketball, and as a long time basketball player, as a long time basketball experience, I played basketball for more than 11 years. I got lots of things to share with you. And first, I would like to start with saying that basketball is really fun to play. Either like if you play by yourself, like shooting around or doing some drills, or if you're playing with your friends or having like a basketball game. You're not required to have some high-tech equipment, like some expensive shoes or shorts. The only thing that you actually need about basketball is just a ball and a basket. However, playing basketball can teach you something that it will be useful to you in life later, like confidence. You got to know when to make a good decision. Also sacrificing. If you want to be a basketball player, you got to dedicate yourself to it, to sacrifice all the time, and feeling for the others, because you can build a team spirit. Also, past few days, I spent talking a lot with my ex-teammates and my coaches, and I trying to gather as much information, how they feel about them and what the basketball brought to them. And one of my best friends, also a teammate, he said like, nobody likes to struggle, but it's better when you can struggle with your teammates or brothers, like we used to call it. So what I would like to say that basketball can help you to build relationships on and off the court, and it can bring you the huge joy of success. The other side of the basketball is it's very emotional. So you put a lot of effort in it, and you have a high expectations. So I would like to review my points. First thing is you don't need a high-tech equipment to play basketball. The other thing is it can bring you a lot of fun, and you can build relationships on and off the court. So like I said, basketball is my favorite sport, and I share my opinion about it with you today. So I think that Abby, as my athletic partner, will have something to add, and also help you to understand that every sport you play is more than a game.
Alright, so are you saying that basketball is something you can enjoy with little equipment, and it's good because you can work together with your teammates to make it through struggles?
Yeah. Like you just need a dream, and you have to set the goals to you. So even if you don't want to be a professional basketball player, you can just go out and have fun with your friends or just by yourself.
Does any other panel member have anything to add? Any questions? No? And then we will continue with Abby.
Okay. Similar to Nemania's topic, club swimming is also an athletic extracurricular activity and can provide many benefits to athletes who participate in it, but is not sponsored by St. Paul Lutheran High. It can provide benefits, it can help some students to mature, and can be an important part of students' lives. As a swimmer for 9 years, club swimming can provide some benefits which a high school sport may not. I believe one of the greatest benefits of club swimming is that you can develop a second family or a vast group of friends. The people that are in swimming are from the ages 4 to 22, so your age range of gaining friends is pretty much unlimited. I have been able to adapt and have earned some long-term friends who I would not have had I not been for the club team. A swimmer who I spoke to said that club swimming made her feel as if she was a part of the big family, which she had not been before. Also, club swimming can keep students active outside of school sports, so along with school sports, clubs can also keep you active. It has great health benefits and can help students be involved at any time of the year. Swimming provides an environment where students can interact with all different ages and one-on-one coaching, which is also something students may not receive in a high school setting. Along with benefits of club swimming, swimming is also such a vast group of people, it can help students to mature. Students will, since there's so many people, you can either be a role model and you can have someone to look up to. So since I'm in pretty much the middle, higher ages of the club, I still have kids that are looking up to me, but I still have other people that I look up to, which can help to mature any age group. Almost all the swimmers I interviewed said that it has taught them how to be a role model to all of the younger children that they see daily. And one student said that growing up with a team and looking up to other teammates has helped them mature into who they are today. You also receive good leaders and people who teach you hard work, which can help mature also. Club swimming can also become an important part of students' lives because it's part of what you do daily. The boys who I interviewed said that it is important because they were taught competition and it's important to them physically. Girls talked about the friendships they've created and all of the life lessons that they've made. In conclusion, club swimming is an athletic extracurricular activity which provides a competitive atmosphere for students from different schools and ages. It can provide benefits to student athletes, can help some students to mature, and can be an important part of students' lives. It can be beneficial to many students even outside of St. Paul.
Alright, so to sum that up, would you say that swimming is beneficial because it helps you, one, to develop a vast group of friends, becomes like a close family, and it also can help people stay active year-round? Alright, does any panel member have anything to add?
I do. Do you need to begin swimming at a young age to be included in this family team?
I don't think that you need to, I don't think the levels of where you start have any contribute to it. It helps to create friendships at a younger age, which is also the same in high school. If you've grown up together, you can create friendships. But since there's so many people in this club that you can pretty much just jump in and everyone's welcome.
Anything else? Alright. If not, then I'm going to continue by discussing the FFA. So, extracurricular activities may not be athletic like swimming or basketball, but like swimming, FFA is not on this campus. The FFA is an organization which gives opportunities to grow as a person. There are three parts to FFA experience which work together. The FFA is a beneficial extracurricular organization because it helps to prepare one for success by developing leadership skills. So FFA is a national organization which encourages students to develop leadership skills and prepare them and works to prepare them for career success. This is done through agricultural education. So FFA consists of three parts: the classroom, which is where students learn about farming, like agricultural practices such as raising animals or crops or even insects. And then they also learn skills from woodworking or metal working like welding. The SAE stands for Supervised Agricultural Experience. This is where they will either kind of start their own business, maybe raising puppies or something, or else get a job like on a farm or in a restaurant. Anything to create cash flow, which they will then keep records of. An FFA is a part where they can go on trips, like leadership trips or conventions, and meet with many other FFA students from across the nation. From my experience in FFA, I believe it has helped me to become a little bit more willing to leave my comfort zone, and also have learned some leadership skills. But my favorite part of FFA is the CDEs, or career development events, which are like contests, where I have learned different skills than I may have otherwise, such as this year I was on the meats team. I learned how to evaluate and place and identify different cuts of meat. So I interviewed Sabrina Lindback, who's a fellow FFA member and was the said her favorite FFA activity is National FFA Convention, where we get to see thousands of FFA members from all across the nation. She said the FFA has benefited her by developing leadership skills and communication skills. So, we also interviewed Mrs. Reed, who's the FFA advisor for Concordia. She believes FFA is beneficial to students because it helps them to grow personally, develop be prepared for career success, and develop leadership skills. I asked her how many people are in FFA, and she said every public school in Lafayette County offers FFA, so that's all 6 schools in the county. There are over 26,000 FFA members in Missouri. So, FFA is a very beneficial organization because it helps one to grow in areas such as leadership while informing one about the agricultural industry. From leadership to communication to knowledge contests, there are many opportunities in FFA. FFA is widely offered and not just about farming. People from any background can be an FFA, just as in many other activities such as the Hungry Club. I'll sum this up by saying that FFA is beneficial because it provides one with opportunities to grow through and develop leadership skills. And any other panelists have any questions?
Well, I was going to ask you, do you think it's difficult for students that don't live or work on a farm to be an FFA?
No, I don't think so, because there are many other opportunities. You don't have to work on a farm, or as I say, you can work in a restaurant or something for your sake.
Since it's offered in public school, how would someone from St. Paul get involved in it?
Well, I'm involved in FFA, and I go to school here at St. Paul. I just go to class, and then during the school day, and then come back here after class is over for the rest of my classes. All right, so now we continue with Floyd's topic.
Do you feel hungry after playing sports? Do you want to get enough energy before taking academic tests? Hungry Club can satisfy all your requirements. My topic, Hungry Club, is similar to Austin's, which it is not an athletic activity like swimming or basketball. It is a group of students from different countries who are interested in learning how to cook, tasting the food, and have a cooking lesson in the kitchen or molar once every 2 weeks. For now, our group is made up by girls who are living in the dorm and from different countries. This is a best place to make new friends and share your story about food cultures. And the Hungry Club is created for 2 reasons. International students love to cook home food in the kitchen, and they smell so delicious. But you always will feel awkward to ask them having a taste, especially you are not really close with that person. So Hungry Club can help you figure out this problem. We gather people from different countries such as Norway, Korea, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Vietnam to teach you famous local food or the recipes, which they are really good at them. And you can also make many new friends and get better friendship. I interviewed 2 members of our Hungry Club. One is Ye Jing, a girl from South Korea. She said that club can give people motivation for those who want to major in cooking. It also can make boring weekends in the dorm to be more meaningful. And the other one is Margaret, a girl from Norway. She said that she learned so many new food and knowledge about different countries' cultures. She also got to make more friends and know each other better. The food were really awesome. She would like to make some for her family when she goes back to Norway. Now I will share some future goals we have as a group. First, we hope that more people can join us and start to be interested in cooking. And we also hope more followers on Facebook page. And we are planning to have a public welfare program each month. On that day, all members will make food together and work in a soup kitchen for the homeless. And the homeless or local people get free food from us when they feel hungry. also the reason why we have Hungry Club this name. In conclusion, after playing sports or before taking academic tests, why don't you stop by the Hungry Club to eat some delicious food and become a member of us? Our club will bring you a happy dorm and high school life. Here, you share your cooking cultures of your countries. We all welcome you to join us.
Alright, so in summary, it sounded like you were saying that a Hungry Club helps people to make new friends from within the dorm as of now, but maybe more later, and you gather people from a variety of countries to teach different recipes so that people can learn about different cultures.
Yeah.
So you really have anything to add? Awesome.
What food have you cooked recently? So, our first lesson is spring roll, which is from China. This is really traditional food in China. And the second lesson, we teach people to make the Chinese pancake, which is also like, we usually eat this for our breakfast. And then maybe next lesson, we're gonna teach like people how to make the Norwegian dessert called boba, I think, yeah.
What about students who don't live in Mueller? Could they be involved in the Hungry Club?
Yeah, sure. Like now we are just because I just testing and I want to improve my club more, so I didn't tell like the school, the people in the school. But I think next year, like when we come back from the summer, I will tell everyone in the school about this club, and so everyone can come to join us.
Okay, so now we're going to continue with Melody and Matt.
Similar to Hungry Club, math team needs people to cooperate to finish something. After eating a meal from Hungry Club, you will have energy to join us. Math team is a group of people that go to competitions in math and compete with students in their grade levels. In math team, you will get to learn more about math outside of class, be cooperate, make new friends, and gain a sense of accomplishment. I am a member of math team for 3 years. In math team, we have algebra, geometry, computation, team, trigonometry, and many other math-related tests. I usually take algebra, computation, and trigonometry time test. The test would have a maximum time limit of 30 minutes. You will get medal for top 3 and ribbons for the 4th and 5th place. I am really glad that I'm in math team, although sometimes I won't get award, but I will learn through the experience. For the team competition, people will have to cooperate to score higher to win the competitions. I appreciate my teammates for working together to complete the test. There are many people who are interested in math team because of its benefits. The reasons that math team is important for us are that people become more confident and also that we could learn more about math outside of class. Gina is a junior international student at St. Paul Lutheran High School. She said, I could do math faster and learn more about math outside of class. After she did her first test, she knew what she understands and what she don't. She usually finds the answer herself to improve her math skills. She said, math team is a motivation for us to learn more. Elizabeth Gillette is a sophomore American student from St. Paul. She said, I joined math team to challenge myself and see what types of questions I might see on ACT. Same as me, I think I improved a lot on my math skill. And because taking a test in math team is like doing extra practice. She said also I could hang out with my nerd friends. So although you do math in math team, but you could also make friends in competition, such as the new member in your school or other competitors in other schools. Math team has a lot of benefits, but there are also some negative things that could affect you. If you join math team, you will have to spend extra time on it. Math team takes a lot of time, and you will probably end up not having time to do your homework. Although it would take up your time, you could still do your homework during the time when you wait for your test to be started. Sometimes, math team is on the weekend. You will watch people relaxing while you wake up early for the competitions. You might not be happy to wake up early in the morning to do math for half the day, but you could still hang out with your friends during the competitions. Math team is an interesting extracurricular activity. It may not teach you how to add love or subtract hate, but it gives you hope that every problems have a solution. Math team can help you to improve your math skills, learn to cooperate, make new friends, and gain a sense of accomplishment.
In summary, would you say that math team was beneficial because it allows people to compete in math according to their grade level and helps them to become better mathematicians? Yes. Does any panel member have any more additional comments? All right. If not, we'll continue with Brett and drama.
So, if math team or sports are not a student's strong suit, then drama might be a good fit for that student. Doing drama can be beneficial towards having a variety of extracurriculars. Now I'm going to describe some things that drama consists of and how some students at St. Paul feel about it. And also tell you the positives and negatives of being involved in drama. So some of you may not know what exactly goes on in drama. There's a lot of different jobs and duties for students that want to do drama. First being actors, which are the people that go up and act and do the plays themselves. They memorize lines and they work hard to know what they're supposed to do when the time for the play comes. There's also the stage manager and the student director, who they act in the place of the directors of drama, which are Mrs. Brandt and now Miss Parkhurst. They help the students learn their lines, and they make sure the stage looks the way it should be. Also, there's tech people who make sure the lights and sound for the plays they work. The set designers, the people that make the stage look the way it is with backgrounds and pieces of furniture or other things that need to be on there. So much of that are properties, or props for short. They make sure that the students that are the actors have their props, what they need to do some of the things they do in the play. Costumes and makeup are also important. They make the students look nice. They put makeup on them to enhance their face, and they have in fancy costumes or not so fancy costumes, depending on the play. Also, there's understudies, who are students that they go to the drama practices and they fill in for actors that maybe can't be there because they have another extracurricular that they're involved in. So these plays happen one in the fall and one in the spring. One happens for the lock-in, if you didn't know that. And there's actually a selection process that goes on with being in drama. The Mrs. Brandt and Miss Parkhurst, they decide which actors can be in the play. They interview them in a way. They have a rehearsal kind of thing. They have some students come up and they say their lines, and then they decide if they would be good fit where in the play. These tasks may affect these students in some beneficial ways. Students have their own opinions about drama. In my experiences, I was in drama once last semester, and I had a really small role, but they found a need for me because I did other things, so they found a good way to put me in the play and also do everything else I needed to do. And then most students I interviewed view drama as a way to work together as a team, develop socially, and also most of them said they had fun doing it. One of the drawbacks that students felt existed was a loss of free time, but one international student said that it could be stressful, but it also pays off in the end when the play comes through to being done. So I did some research. I found that drama can help students develop socially, build confidence, and maybe bring to life some other subjects in school, said by Sally Nash in her article, Pros and Cons for Drama in Schools. But she also said that drama maybe will not always help a student in school subjects, and some professionals look at it as just a thing that students do to fill time. And sometimes it can create competitiveness and stressfulness in some students. It is important, though, to remember that not all students will be affected in the same way. So, in summary, drama has many different duties and attributes, which students have feelings and opinions towards. And drama has both benefits and negatives. However, drama can help to add a variety to extracurriculars, and it has benefits to students' activities. So drama theater is a better alternative to the friction between students kind of drama.
So in summary, would you say that if you're not interested in athletics or anything else, you may find your place in drama because it has a variety of different aspects, and then they help you to build social, build your social skills. Anybody have anything to add?
Could students who are in other sports or other activities also be a part of drama?
Yes, like I said, I did drama last semester, and I was involved in soccer as well. So I did soccer when I had to do that, but I also found time to do drama as well. I told the director that I was doing this as well, so we found a spot for me that would fill my needs for time management. So if you do other things, they can find something for you, usually.
So in summary, today in this panel, we discussed how the variety of extracurricular activities can all be beneficial to you, especially in areas such as forming a wide variety of friends, making a kind of a family campus, or away from campus, either way. Does anybody have anything to add? Any of your family members have anything to add to that? Well, now I'd like to open up to the audience for any questions about any of the topics we discussed today.
Any questions or comments?
Can anyone come try the food?
Everyone can come to taste the food, even they are not a member of us.
And is it posted somewhere when it is?
Actually, I create a Facebook page called Hungry Club, so you can just follow that, and I will post the announcement on that.
Any other questions?
Where do you swim, Abby?
I swim in Warrensburg,
Warrensburg. Okay.
about 30 miles.
Is that the nearest indoor
Yeah,
pool
the
facility?
next closest would probably be Blue Springs and then Columbia.
Okay.
How often do you swim?
Well, usually I would swim during the winter, but this winter I did not. So during the summer, it's morning and evening practices, and then swim meets every Friday and Saturday.
Would that be a conflict for, or be hard for students to try and do through the winter time, or do they not care?
During the winter, it can pose an issue. Like, for me, I felt that I was maybe too busy this year. But if a swimmer is super dedicated to it, then usually they give most of their time to that.
Are there any other questions? All right, if not, I'd like to thank Brett for discussing drama, and Nemanja, thank you for discussing basketball. And thanks to Abby for discussing swimming. Thank you to Flora for discussing Hungry Club. Thank you to Melody for discussing the math team. And thank you to everybody in the audience for coming.
Thank you very much. Let's give them.